Hello, my name is Dimitri Sarle and I want to thank you for signing up to rndfund.com. When we were coming up with the idea to start the rndfund.com, we really thought that it would be quite a funny announcement for the 1st of April. It turns out everybody took it seriously. With that, we realized that we can't just leave it at that, take your emails and not give you anything back. So what we really thought about, how to tell you more about investment, how to tell you more about what it's like to raise funding. But we didn't want to give you just the standard advice that you can find anywhere on Google, like get a warm introduction to an investor, or be really selective about who you want to get your money from, or squeeze all the meetings into 1 week. We wanted to give you something that you can't find online, something that we personally went through when we were fundraising for other companies, our friends, or ourselves, something that nobody really talks about. And what we want to talk about here is that fundraising is not just a difficult job, but it is also a full-time job that can kill your company. And we've seen many companies actually be killed just because they decided to fundraise. And the reason that happens so much is because basically when you start fundraising, you don't realize how much time it will take from yourself, especially if you are the CEO and the founder of the company. Most of the time you think you can do it on the side. You can send a few emails, meet a few investors at events. The fact of the matter is that most likely that won't happen. You will need to send 300 to 500 emails just to get the meetings. You will need to have 10 to 15 meetings a week going on all the time. And then you have to follow up with every single investor all the time, updating them on who said what, who became the lead investor, who gave us 50K, who is going to go up and down and everything like that. Then you have to discuss the terms. And that takes another month. Overall, the process can be from 2 months to 9 months to raise funding. That's a lot of time out of anybody's company. And if you're doing that, that means you're not doing anything else. You're not meeting clients, you're not talking to your team, you're not talking to your employees, the morale goes down, people leave the company, and in the result, you have no money and sometimes no company. So, to prevent that, I want to give you some personal advice that I learned when I was fundraising. And these are very simple, really. First is delegate. Make sure that your team knows what you're going to be doing. So give them all the tasks that you don't want to do when you will be doing the fundraising. 2, plan your time. You're either going to be doing it absolutely full time all the time, or something like what I chose, where I was going to say that I was going to do 2 days a week fundraising and 3 days a week really working with my team. And 3, one good option is to actually designate somebody else in the company to be the acting COO during the time of fundraising. Somebody that can really drive the company while you are fundraising. Make sure you don't call that person CEO, because the investors only want to speak to the CEO and the founder of the company. Finally, in addition to all of the advice, we actually want to give you a chance to get the funding that we promised. But it won't be through the RND Fund, it will be through the pitching competition RD15. All you have to do is apply at the link below at rd15.com and you'll have a chance to win 50,000 euro in guaranteed investment from some of the top angels in Finland. In addition to that, if you do come to the event with our discount link, you'll be able to meet more than 300 investors at RD15 with personal one-to-one meetings that will be the start of your funding process. We want to do more videos like this, so if you really think that this was useful, or if you have some other topic you think we should discuss and give you advice on, please let us know. Because if a lot of people will tell us that this is needed, that our advice can help you, then we'll start a whole series of this. And we even have a name called Minimum Viable Advice. So if you tell us what you want us to talk about in the next video, we'll even feature a company and start a whole series around it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing to rndfund.com. Sorry we don't have the 10K for you, but we hope that our value can be in our education and our access to our investor network. Ta-ta.